on the previous episode.
Top 100 has been achieved for the first weekend league of the year. You're going to see I finished 62nd at the time with 19 wins. Eventually, as the night goes on, I drop down to 81. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, episode 22 of the No Money Spent grind. And after a top 100 weekend league performance, the grind does not stop. When your no money spent, you gotta keep working to build your team up for next weekend, since you don't have the luxury of having coins at your dispense. So we're gonna be looking over the team that we took into top 100, and these next couple days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're gonna be upgrading our team, upgrading Cam Chancellor, trying to get coins, our weekend league rewards. I do end up playing a couple seasons over the last week, and then a couple games this week, but I'm not going to show every game as I can't do that. We're going to go into the updates that Madden dropped. Heavyweights dropped on Wednesday, with the prime card coming out being Montez Sweat, an 89 overall left end with a bunch of speed. And then today, Thursday, they dropped two limiteds, one being Darren Waller, the fastest tight in the game, and the other being Devin White, I'd say the fastest linebacker in the game. They both go for around 700-ish K. The market has kind of dropped in the last couple of hours due to the announcement of Campus Heroes, Campus Legends promo dropping on Friday. So the market as a whole, as well as with weekend league rewards, the market has really dropped over the past couple hours. But going into Monday, Tuesday, my goal really, I forgot about this. On Tuesday, Madden dropped a Campus Superstars KO mode, and if you get 1,000 yards, you get an 85 Odell Beckham Jr., which doesn't really fit into my team, doesn't make my team, but he gives you 330 training for very little effort. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I decided to grind my Cam Chancellor. First, I started with the passing yards, 80,000 passing yards, 800 passing touchdowns, and eventually it was 25,000 rushing yards and 400 rushing TDs. They take each collectible takes about an hour to do, so I split them up over 3 days. Did them late at night. I was watching YouTube. It didn't really take too much time. We're eventually going to get our Cam Chancellor up to, I believe, a 92 overall before needing to get our team to an 87 with the 100 wins to get the last collectible we can achieve, basically through solos and not through daily objectives and winning online games. So you're going to see, to get to 87 overall, we are going to start to pick up these 84 overall overall boosters. They end up being outside linebackers, because you guys know I have like Von Miller 79 at right outside, and 81 left outside linebacker, and like 80s at middle linebacker. So I end up buying a bunch of outside linebackers, punters, and kickers, and we get to 87 overall. Get that last collectible really we need for Cam Chancellor, as he goes up to 93 overall. But now, since we don't really need these cards, I don't need to be spending money in positions that don't play. We're going to sell a couple of them back, I think just actually Josh Lambo, and then we're going to actually quick sell the rest of them. As you can see, our training is up to 2,200 already. And then finally, weekend rewards, after being delayed for a couple days. You're supposed to be getting them Tuesday. We got them Thursday afternoon. As you can see, top 100, you get 225,000 for 100 through 75. As well, a couple Hail Mary, a couple midfield, a couple red zone and touchdown packs. We pulled Jawan Taylor. Team builders finally got power-ups and are in packs, so that's new as well. And I'd say the weekend rewards have been nerfed to the fact that you can't choose the quick sell options on the red zone and touchdown packs, being 25k for a red zone, and I believe 50k or 75k for a touchdown. So you kind of just have to get lucky in packs. And you're going to see, I believe, in this red zone pack on the last card, 87 Myles Garrett. We weren't guaranteed an elite in that pack. That was a gold plus slot in the pack, and we pulled an 87 Myles Garrett, which eventually I will list for about 75,000. And in the first touchdown pack, we also pull 87 Bruce Matthews. So far, I've been at least getting my coins. If I were to take the quick sells like last year, I would have made enough back with Bruce Matthews and Myles Garrett. And then in the last touchdown pack, we pulled two elites, being Joel Bitonio and Grady Jarrett, equaling about, I'd say, 30-ish K. So that one didn't get the 75k or 50k value. And then the 84 overall elite player, we're trying to pull Waller, trying to pull Devin White. Unfortunately, we end up with Vita Vea 84. And as you can see, with the new coins, 280k, 250k or whatever, the market is down. We're gonna strike, and we're gonna end up doing the Warren Sapp Legend set for 208k in total. You're gonna see all the pieces being bought. I also accidentally buy an 85 for 40k, thinking it was the 86, and I end up just discarding it for training. I think it's 710 training or whatever. You're gonna see I end up getting a lot of training this episode. My coins, all my are all gone. I had 250k, 208k for Warren Sapp, and then the accidental 40k purchase of the 85, which I end up quick selling for training. So that's where all my coins gone. And then finally, we're gonna list up the weekend league rewards. Myles Garrett goes up for 75. Bruce Matthews, I end up discarding because he's only going for 65k, and I'm going to need training to buy new abilities and a bunch of new cards. I'm gonna want abilities on tomorrow with the Campus Legends drops. We list Joel Bitonio for 15k, I believe Grady Jarrett for 10k, and then since we got Warren Sapp, we can finally sell Jonathan Allen for about 17 to 18k. So I think after they all sell, they all haven't sold yet, I should be at around 100 to 120k going into weekend league to buy new players with the Campus Legends and the Legends dropping this weekend. So we're gonna hop into a head-to-head gameplay that I played, I believe, Wednesday night or Tuesday night. This ends up being a really good game. My record at this point, I believe, is about 6-2 or maybe 5-2, needing 2 wins to make it to the playoffs. I'm in veteran right now, and our opponent is going to run a single back trips kind of playbook offense, and it's a really unique. I'm used to gun bunch, guns tight slots, but single back trips gave me trouble. He's gonna come down and score on his first drive in only 3 plays. We're now going to come back. We're still running the gun bunch offset, kind of just improving, working on our red zone offense. I'm trying to implement gun slots tight. It ends up being the other formation I use in this drive, actually, to kind of help with the short yardage plays. And sometimes you get boxed and bunch a little bit. As you can see, a playmaker with LaDainian Tomlinson. I don't know if I'm going to keep LT with the new Reggie Bush dropping tomorrow. We'll see how much it costs to do his set. But we're going to drive down, hit Kittle on a flat route, and we're going to get stuck around the red zone again. But 3rd and goal in tight slots, I'm going to run the RPO, and we're going to hit Allsworth on the backside quick slant to tie this game up at 7. Our opponent now, he's running now gun bunch offset himself. He kind of went out of that single back trips just for this drive. 2nd and 1, he's going to hit a corner route. I'm trying to bring a little more pressure, but he's able to barely get that pass over Ed Reed as I'm lurking over the middle of the field. 2nd quarter, only 2:30 left. 2nd and 10. Any points matter. We're going to throw a dangerous pass to Allworth on the backside dig. And I believe on the next play, we don't really have anything. Daniel Jones is going to scramble. Who knows? Daniel Jones might be making his way out with Vince Young dropping tomorrow. We'll see how good that improviser archetype is, if he can get escape artists, etc. 2nd and 22 now. After taking a sack, I take another sack. 3rd and 36, only 40 seconds left. We're going to hit a delay fade with Kittle to get us back in the field goal range. Luckily, I wanted to go for it, but it was a little too long. It ended up being like 4th and 15, so we're just going to settle for 3. 14 to 10 now, 22 seconds left. Opponent has 0 timeouts. He's going to throw a great on the run pass, and I did not believe Madden actually ran off. They ran off a 12-second runoff, so he doesn't get the field goal off. We get ball to start the second half, down 4, 1st and 10. Hit the out route to Hester, and we're able to take the lead with a touchdown. 1st and goal, LT. Great blocking on the outside, and we're able to just kind of run around the left tackle instead of cutting up the middle like I normally do. 17 to 14 now. Josh Allen, he's back in that single back trips. It's really giving me fits. A little trail route from the slot receiver and an RPO stretch the next play. Not able to get in though. 2nd and goal, he's going to run the RPO bubble again. You're going to see it, and this time he is going to hit Randy Moss on the bubble to give himself back a 4-point lead. But you know our offense is high octane. We're right back in the red zone. LT, look the clock at a little under 2 minutes. 3rd and 3 though. We can't tie with a field goal. Need a touchdown. The check down to LT with the block from Kittle. We stay in bounds. Choose some more clock. 1st and goal now on the 7-yard line. 7-yard line. Sorry. We hit a dot in the back left of the end zone to Devin Hester, putting us back up 3. 2nd and 10 now. Our opponent's trying to respond. A deep crossing route, the same one I believe he ran at the end of the first half to Randy Moss. He's already in field goal range with 51 seconds left. I'm going to try to bring the house. He's going to hit the corner route, and he's going to stay in bounds on purpose to use some of my timeouts. And on 2nd and goal, I only have 1 timeout left. 41 seconds left. He's going to go back to that RPO. I do run commit Our cornerback, I believe that was Revis, took a terrible angle on the tackle. And down 4, only one timeout, field goal does nothing, touchdown or bust. We're going to start our drive out with a Hester route to get out of bounds. Already up to the 47, a check down to LT, and I also get out of bounds. Still have that one timeout in the back pocket, but 2nd and 1, I'm going to throw a terrible read to LT, and I get tackled, having to use my last timeout. 17 seconds left, a 10-yard out route to Allsworth, and I get out of bounds. 13 seconds left, I go with the little Z spot, and a deep corner route, Devin Hester. Can he get his feet in? Yes, he can. Corner of the end zone, puts us up 3, and he's going to end up coming, just trying to run the ball, but that's going to be it for this game. A great ending, back and forth, a unique offense from our opponent. We end up clutching up on our money drive with only one timeout. But that's going to do it all for this episode. A little short, much more of a squad update throughout the week. But yeah, we go into Weekend League starting Thursday. Big content drop Friday. Until then, don't be afraid to like, subscribe, and until next time, peace.